A wild game in the Superdome ends with San Francisco winning it 48-46 for the Saints. It was opposites between offense and defense. Probably the best offensive game of the year, facing the #1 defense in the NFL. The Saints threw up 46 points. Drew Brees was outstanding throughout the game, but the defense on the other side gave up more than 500 yards of total offense to a 49er offense that hadn't been great all year. It was a heavyweight slugfest. Here's Sean Payton afterwards.
Listen, you're talking to me right after a tough loss, so are you telling me how I'm supposed to feel? All right, I don't feel encouraged. All right, I feel frustrated because we had opportunities earlier in the game offensively to take advantage of field position. We had a number of opportunities. We had missed assignments, so no, I'm not encouraged that way.
And Ricardo LeCompte joins me now. Look, Ricardo, the defense was not good overall. Kind of took a step backwards after this defense had been really good all year.
Yeah, and really I think it was more of a case of Kyle Shanahan, the head coach, calling really a masterful game. We did see a lot of kind of misdirections, a lot of utilizing that speed from their skill positions in this one. So it really kind of put the Saints off balance. I know Craig Robertson said afterwards this is something they've seen from the 49ers all year long, but it's one thing to see it on tape and another to actually play against it. If these two teams end up matching up again, I think the Saints will be more in tune to what they're doing offensively. But for now, the 49ers showed why they were the second-ranked rushing team in the NFL, because they can move the ball with the best.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They blocked well downfield, and although the Saints said they were prepared for it, they at times looked like a team that wasn't prepared for it. On the other side of the field, the offense, I thought, showed so many encouraging signs that we haven't seen. Drew Brees was outstanding for the most part. He got pretty good pressure against a terrific pass rush. This was probably the Saints' best overall offensive game of the season.
We've been asking all year, waiting for the Saints to have that breakout game. And what a way to do it against the #1 defense in the NFL. Drew Brees and this offense came out on fire. 4 touchdowns in their first 4 possessions. Drew Brees ended up with 6 total touchdowns in this game. And usually when the Saints offense is clicking like that, normally they're in the win column. But again, you have to kind of give that 49ers defense kind of in that second half. They're able to get off the field on some of those. They're able to kind of shut down the run. And really outside of that last play, that last drive, where the Saints kind of maybe scored a little too quickly, which gave the 49ers the ball there. But pretty much in this game, it was who was ever going to have the ball last. The 49ers, unfortunately, had the ball last, and that's why they ended up winning. I think if it was in reverse and the Saints had the ball last and kind of took some more time, I think we'd be saying kind of a different story here. But that offense, encouraging news that they were able to have an offensive performance like this against one of the better defenses in the NFL.
Yeah, no doubt. Ricardo, thank you. Look, I thought it was an encouraging game for the Saints, even though a tough loss. They're still in the thick of the NFC playoff race. Now, there is some college football news today, of course. LSU jumps Ohio State. The Tigers are the #1 seed in the college football playoff poll in the final one, the one that matters. They will play Oklahoma in the Peach Bowl in Atlanta. So the Tigers get the matchup they wanted in the place that they wanted. Tulane will head to the Armed Forces Bowl, which is January 4th in Dallas/Fort Worth. They will play Southern Miss. So Tulane back in a bowl game again. A lot more on that coming up on Eyewitness Sports at 10. For now, reporting from the Mercedes-Benz Superdome, Doug Mouton, Eyewitness Sports.